Hi, this is Riddhi again, and I'm going to go over parajumbles. Now, parajumbles is part of the English section. Also, it is a combination of the logic section because you have to logically deduce the pattern of sentences that will be provided to you. So, most probably there are 4 sentences, but sometimes they give you 5 sentences, and you make you put them into a logical sequence. What also happens is you get if it becomes really easier if you get the first sentence and the last sentence, and you just have to arrange the sentences in between. Now for parajumbles, actually it really matters, or it really depends upon the fact whether your vocabulary is good, also whether your sense of logic is good, also if you can read fast helps. But there are a few tactics that I'll go over you with. So the first one is the theme. So firstly, you have to try and extract the theme of a passage. Now, you shouldn't keep on reading the same passage over and over again because there's not going to be time to do that. So when you read it, when you have like a succinct brief read of the passage, you should be able to extract a general theme. Like one, are you giving a description about a place, a narrative about a person, or so on and so forth. So most probably, in most cases, you will be able to extract a theme. Now once you have extracted the basic idea of, supposing you're describing, let's say, Stephen Hawking or another important person, you have to try and derive the chronology of events. Obviously you have 5 sentences, so there will be, his name is so and so, he does such thing, or so on and so forth. So you have to try and derive which comes first. Now which comes first, these help you derive which sentence comes before, which sentence comes after. First is articles. Now unless a passage is starting with something like the so and so, like a place, the Ganges is famous for, or so on and so forth, this a passage, a line which starts with an, usually what precedes is a sentence which starts with the. So this is one sequence that you have to keep in mind. Now next is pronouns. Now pronouns are obviously he, she, they, it, them. Now when you have a name, like I previously said, like when you have like Stephen Hawking, you're not going to repeat the name. So the next sentence most probably would be he. Or if you're talking about something great that happened, it will be it. So that precedes a name, most probably, or in most cases. Lastly is you have to look for transition words. Now transition words change the context of the passage. Not the passage, the sentence basically. So if you're talking about something in the first 2 sentences, then obviously if something is completely different, the other 2 sentences, what comes in between, which is the transition word. Things like also, again, after all, for example, for instance. So they help you change the nature of the paragraph from one sentence to another. Now this is the best trick actually to, if the passage is very difficult and you're not able to decipher. So you have options. The last resort should be to eliminate options. So you have A, B, C, D. If you have A, C, D, B, you have A, D, B, C, and you have A, B, D, C. Okay. Now, if you will find patterns like CD, CD. You'll also find patterns like AB and AB. Now, if you have the 2 alphabets together, basically, or 2 options where the same 2 alphabets are together, then that helps you, in most cases, eliminate. If you cannot determine while using your logic, or you're not able to understand the passage, or you're short of time, most probably the option lies in either 1 or 4 because of the joining of AB and AB, or if it's CD and CD. So most probably your answer will lie in one of those two. That's the last option that you should utilize.